Hey friends, and welcome to Real with MK. Today I'm going to be giving you a wash and go tutorial with the new Big Poppa Defining Gel from the Doux. Okay, so for a long time now I've been using the Doux product, their Mousse Def Curl Foaming Mousse. I think I'll enter the exact name, but I love their products. They're so moisturizing. Literally all you need is the one product to get it done. So when they came out with a gel, I was so excited. Before going to Mousse Def Foaming Mousse, I was an eco styler girl with a leave-in conditioner, and when I found out this one product was the only thing you needed, I was sold. It's moisturizing. It makes my wash and goes last pretty much a week, almost every time, just kind of depending on activity. So this gel is supposed to have even longer hold, and I cannot wait to see what it does. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. So I'll show you what the box looks like. Here's a picture of it right when I opened it. So a literal first take of me first having the product, smelling it, telling you guys how it feels and how it does with my first wash and go. So let's go ahead and take a smell. All of their products smell amazing, so I'm excited to see what this one smells like. I think this one smells just like the Mousse Def Foaming Mousse. Like, they have a signature scent apparently, and this is exactly what it smells like. The texture reminds me of just like Eco Styler gel. It's very slippery. I'm rubbing it in on my fingers right now and it's not getting sticky. Let's see if you guys can get a close-up of the texture. So right now my hair is in a flat twist out. I got a trim on Friday, so this tutorial will be on healthy hair. But I did go to the pool over the weekend and got chlorine, so it's really time for it to go ahead and wash anyways. I should have washed it on Saturday. Today's Tuesday, but I'm gonna go ahead. The Doux recommends whenever you use their products to use it on freshly washed hair, not just co-washed, but freshly washed, and use no other products. Now, I do have previous experience trying to mix Mousse Def with some other stuff and definitely get the hair boogers, those little white dots all in your hair. I literally had to wash my hair again before I went to work. So with this product, I'm going to follow instructions, come back with freshly washed hair, and then we'll get into the review. Okay, so I'm back. I have freshly washed and conditioned hair as according to the instructions and how I always use their products, because these products are so moisturizing. I don't even worry about, oh, like shampoo's gonna dry my hair out. Now I will say the shampoo is the only thing that I haven't hopped on the train for, because I've been using the same shampoo ever since I went natural, and it may be bad, but I use Aussie Moist and it's been doing my hair pretty good. So I'm gonna follow the little instruction cue card that they sent with the products like y'all saw in the picture earlier. And basically what they're saying is use fresh hair, try it only using the Big Poppa Defining Gel. Use a good technique, use either a defining brush or your fingers. I'm going to be using my fingers because I can't find my brush. And then I'm going to diffuse it. To minimize shrinkage, we recommend the use of a diffuser or a heated dryer. I have both, but I'm going to use a diffuser because that's quickest. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take my hair out of this t-shirt. I always use the t-shirt because towels make your hair frizzy, and when you take it out of the t-shirt, as you can see, my curls are fairly defined already. But I'm gonna section it into 4 sections using my clips. Okay, so now that my hair is parted, I just put it in 3 clips and I left 1 section out. So this is the before of my hair with no product, and what I'm gonna do is take this 1 section and then part it into 2, and then start by just applying the gel to that section, and we'll see how much we need. Ooh, dropped a clip. See how much we need as we go. Now the Mousse Def is foaming. It doesn't leave any residue. I don't know about this product, but we're gonna see how it does. Just applying to the hair, so I'm gonna just take about this much and go ahead and apply. This might have been a little too much. Now, also, I don't think, unless I caught it, the instructions said anything about you should do it on damp hair, you should do it on dry hair, but I'm just following like similar instructions to what I would do for if I was using the Mousse Def foam, because they say with that you want to use damp hair so you're not diluting the product, and we're going to do the same thing with the gel. Now, this gel has a lot of slip. It's really defining and I'm already excited. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this close up, but it looks good so far. And it's, like I said, it's not sticky, it's very moisturizing, but it just feels like grease consistency almost on my hair. While I'm doing this, let's just talk about trims for a little bit. So I got a trim on Friday, and I'm gonna be getting regular trims throughout the rest of the year, because when I get a blowout this winter, I do not want to have to get a lot cut off, because that happens every time. I go think my hair is gonna be real long and then I have to get a lot cut off. So I apply gel from roots to ends. A tip that I got from Minnie Marley a long time ago is apply the gel to the roots, and that helps it stay longer and not get matted. Trying to define all of the curls, and there we have it. That's the end of this section. That was really fast. Yeah, I think it looks good so far. Like I was saying earlier though, I think I have every product from the Doux now except for their shampoo and conditioner. I have the edge control, I have their like curl cream, I have their One Love leave-in, I have their texture tamer. I mean, I like literally love the products, and I think they work great on all hair types. I've used it on my friend's hair, I've used it on my mom and my sister's hair. Everybody has different hair textures, and it seems to work well on everybody's hair texture. Now luckily I'm able to just use my fingers for my hair today, and like I said, I think that goes back to having a trim. If you haven't gotten a trim this year, sis, go get a trim, because it makes it so much easier to detangle. It makes it so much easier to take care of your hair. You think you just have really tangly hair? No, you need a trim, girl. You need a trim. So go get that trim and save yourself some struggles. I used to think that my hair shed so much in the shower, and now I realize it's breakage, because I get like little clumps of hair now that I've gotten trims regularly the past 4 to 6 weeks. So again, I'm just raking through my fingers and defining any single curls, making sure the ends are sealed with the gel, making sure that it's done correctly at the top, and then moving on to the next section. So far it's not crunchy, it's still moisturizing. Unlike the mousse, it doesn't leave any white residue even as it's drying in your hair. So we'll see what it looks like when I diffuse. Now moving on to the section in the front, and again I'm using about this much per section, which is really, I guess, per eighth. I don't know who's good at math. Not me. Just kidding, I kind of am. So I'm using about that much per eighth of a section, and then just going through and defining. Now I think that I have 3C for a hair, but it's just very fine. I don't have super thick hair, although when I do my hair, it tends to look like it's very thick. But if you actually put your hands in my hair, you'll know that it's not really that thick. It gets full and it gets voluminous, but it's not super thick. So see, when your ends end up like this, just get a little bit more gel and rake it through. Now I will be really interested to see with how much gel I'm actually adding, if it's gonna flake, even if not right away, just throughout the next days. Now my sides have a little bit different of a texture, so I tend to put extra product of whatever I'm using on those, and it just curls right up. This product smells very good, just like the Mousse Def foam, I would say, which if you don't know what that smells like, it's just like a very light scent. It's not super fruity, it's not super perfumey, it's just lightweight. Now when I get to the front, I end up splitting these in an additional 2 because I, want the front to look really great, of course. This gel is really doing a great job of defining my curls, even what I consider my quote-unquote problem curls that just need a little extra love and attention. Okay, 1/2 down, or 3/4 down, and one more section to go before diffusing. Y'all probably have the hang of it now, so I'm just gonna speed through this one. Big juicy curls. I'm making these faces, but it doesn't hurt, so I don't know why I'm doing that. It actually, for a gel, it has really good slip. Like I said, I want to describe it as greasy because that's how like slippery it is, but that's really not, I feel like that's negative, so I don't want to say that. It feels really good. I guess, let's not say greasy, it's very moisturizing, so it has a lot of slip. And as you can see, this side has already kind of started to shrink up a little bit. It says to, well, a little bit more here too. Or really, you don't need to add more. I guess you just need to run, define it one more time and leave it alone. So this is what it looks like before it's drying. It's not crunchy. My curls look really defined and moisturized. So here's what it looks like from the back. Okay, so as I was diffusing, I felt my hands getting a little sticky. Now, honestly, my hair doesn't feel sticky, but I guess just the residue of the product on my hands, I didn't wash my hands before I diffused, made it feel a little sticky. So I would say my hair is 90% dry. And as you can see, it didn't even shrink up that much, and my curls are still really defined. I am pleasantly surprised. It's a much different hold than Mousse Def. It's a very soft defining gel, and obviously like very moisturizing. I'm gonna diffuse just a little bit more and see what happens. So just one more take on how moisturized the curls are, y'all. My hair is dry and still this moisturized. I'm probably gonna go outside and take some pictures just so you guys can really get a full scope of how moisturized my hair is. I wanted to get some really good close-ups. These curls are juicy, okay? I'm very excited. So if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to Real with MK. The next video you'll see is going to be Mousse Def versus Big Poppa. Bye, friends.